Hello. Welcome to Get Real Estate with Liz and Marie. And we're together this week, but Marie's getting ready to fly off.
I am. I'm taking off, leaving on a jet plane.
Yes, you are. What am I
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
do?
start singing that.
I know. You could, though.
I know.
She's a singer.
leaving on a
She
jet
hasn't
plane.
sang yet, I don't think, on here. Have you?
I know, and we were supposed to. That was the thing. We were going to sing every week. And it was
Yeah.
just you singing Bert and Ernie the first week.
Yes, but anyway, Marie gets to go on a very exciting business trip. So she'll be, so we're together now. She'll be gone. We'll just have to be apart next week for our
Yeah, we'll have to
weekly
be on
update. But
2 separate locations. But I'm
It's
excited to
good.
go to Atlanta and get some NLP training.
hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta? I hope it's hot. I think it's going to be cold.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. So anyway, it's November 2nd today. I want to wish my niece a happy birthday. Whoop, whoop. And happy All Saints Day out there, I guess. But anyway, it's time for the market update because Marie's got to get out of here, so we got to do it fast.
Yeah, we're going to be a little faster today, probably than normal.
Yeah. So what's happening out there today?
Yeah, so the market has stayed pretty consistent. I'm laughing because we have some background noise with our guest
I know.
that's in our
I
office
think it's
today.
my phone,
Sean, quiet down, quiet down. It's her phone? Oh, that's
Yes.
even funny. It's Liz's phone. It's just in the back of the room.
Yeah.
Anyway, the market has stayed pretty consistent. We're down only 15 listings from last week. But if you remember, last week was the first week we had gone down in listings in 8 weeks consecutively. Right. We had been going up and up and up.
No, but from what I'm reading,
baby steps,
I
baby steps,
know.
up and up and up.
Still a good market.
So yes, we are still in a crazy seller's market. And yeah, just listings have stayed pretty consistent throughout all the cities that we serve. Phoenix, Scottsdale went down a little bit. That was the most out of all the cities, was 50 listings that it dropped just from last week. Look, even Liz
I know,
said, wow,
I'm kind of
that's
shocked. That's a lot for.
Yeah, but
I
the
guess.
price has stayed consistent.
Yeah.
So
I guess a lot of stuff sold in Scottsdale this week.
Yeah, I guess so. So median list price throughout the valley, throughout Maricopa County, 490,000. That has really not changed in weeks and weeks and weeks. It's stayed super consistent. Days on market is pretty consistent everywhere. As low as 29 and 30 in Mesa and Chandler, but up to 76. It actually did go up a little in Scottsdale too. So the number of listings dropped and the days on market went up.
Right. So, but that could still be some of the expensive homes that are up there, because sometimes it just takes a little longer to get those through the system. But
it's interesting that like Chandler would have a less than a month on the market, where Scottsdale would be like 2.5 months on the market.
I know.
Just interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the rental market has stayed super consistent. I think the only area that was it was like a $50 price drop. Every single city that we serve has stayed pretty consistent. So
I ran into a friend of my son's at the grocery store the other day, and he was telling me he's moving out, and he was like flabbergasted how much he had to pay in rent. And I said, Vince, we can get you a house. He's like, I'm not ready yet, Liz. I said, all right, dude. But then, you're just throwing away your money. So
right.
Let us know when you're ready.
If you can find a house in this market.
Well, but that's it. He could put his feelers out and start getting, finding some time or finding, some ideas or something. But I don't think he wants to move to El Mirage or over to the West Valley very much. So
the affordable area.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Nothing that there's wrong with it. But, these kids all hang out in, Tempe and Scottsdale and things like that. And to go clear over in the West Side, they're kind of like, oh, I'll rent. So,
yeah. So we got some interesting articles for you this week. So why don't you tell them?
Well, last week we mentioned about the housing, speaking of rentals, about housing rental neighborhoods that are a new up and coming thing. And so it's neighborhoods, individual houses that are being built that are all rental units, but they're houses instead of townhomes or condos or apartments or anything like that. It's an individual house. And there's a new developer coming. Well, he was in Newport Beach and he was here, and he's decided to, put all of his eggs over here. He's going to be in a couple places throughout the valley, and it's called Terra Lane. They're, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom homes, single family. I don't think they're 2-story. You could click on the article just to confirm that, but they are single family homes. They have nice backyards with turf, with pavers. They have little animal doggy doors so your animal can get in and out. They're smart houses. So they're set up with all the technology when you move in, high-speed internet.
Yes.
They're catering also to what's happening now where so many people are working out of the house.
It's crazy with the features because they're talking about keyless entry,
Yeah.
facial recognition entry. So, Wi-Fi routers installed in every home.
Yeah.
High-speed internet, but these are going to be luxury rental homes, single family homes. Like you said, they're not going to be for sale. They're going to be strictly for renters. So it's kind of interesting. I think with this whole work from home kind of atmosphere too, people are looking sometimes to just move to a city, try it out for a while.
Right. Well, and then within those communities, they have, the community centers and the luxury pools and just other spaces than the workout facilities. So it's all within that. So it's the same as like a condo, but it's literally just your own single family living, and they are allowing pets.
Yep.
And all that. So I think it's pretty cool.
Private yards and stuff. Yeah. So it is going to be a very cool thing. And I think we said Greater Phoenix, Scottsdale, I think was one of the
Chandler.
Chandler,
I didn't look at all of them because they're still securing land in some of the areas. But one of the things Maria and I, we work in a co-working space, and one of the things we kind of really like and are interested in and would like to look for in the future is co-working spaces. So I think in places like that, having a community area where people could go and kind of have another get out of my house and a kind of a shared workspace is kind of a neat idea too within there. I'm not sure if they have that, but just a suggestion.
You should check that out.
I know. So check out the article because there are a few places. They're starting to build some, and all of them had availability in the places. So if you're looking for a single family rental, and with some high tech stuff, it's really cool. So what did you find, Marie?
So I thought this was an interesting article. It was based on some data from Redfin on where people are moving to when they're looking to move into a new city. So I don't know if they can tell, can they tell where your IP address is, where you're searching from and where you're looking to buy?
I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can, because the other thing we look at is where are U-Haul? Where are one-way trucks going and stopping? But there's all kinds of ways to look. So I'm sure Redfin has a way.
Redfin definitely has a way. And according to their latest articles and data, the top 10 metros are listed here, and Phoenix is number 2. So,
and where are all those people coming from?
I know. I don't even know. But we've been
talking about. But is that where they're coming from? Are they coming out of LA?
Well, no, this
okay.
No, top origin. Yeah. So coming from LA is the top place that they're coming from, moving to Phoenix. Miami is actually number 1 on the list, but the origin location is New York, which makes sense. So people are migrating from New York to Miami, from LA to Phoenix.
Look at the origin where all they're coming from. Cold,
San Francisco
cold.
to Sacramento, LA to Las Vegas, Orlando to Tampa.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
But also out of state, New York to Tampa, right? So New York is very high on this list for some major, changes as far as people that want the warmer weather. So they're, Atlanta, Florida.
I know. I was in Florida last week, and I have to say, I kind of like it there.
Florida?
It's not a bad place,
It does get humid though. It's so sticky.
But
so sticky.
You just have to have a good hairdo there, I guess, and then you just don't worry. Well, your hair would be curly there.
Then my curly hair would come out and work. It doesn't work here in Arizona, guys. I'm kind of a mess today. Just ignore me. But I was just commenting on how in the humid climates, my hair actually curls up a bit. And it looks nice today.
I know, but I have to say, I like the Atlantic Ocean too. It's kind of got some good.
Well, it's definitely way warmer than the Pacific Ocean.
It's your statement.
Growing up over there and then coming out here, I was like, whoa.
It's August. Does it ever warm up? No.
So just very interesting that out of 125 different metro areas that Redfin was polling data from, Miami and Phoenix, number 2 destinations in the country that people are looking to move to. So
I know we're never going to shut the gate here, so keep coming.
I know. I feel like we've been repeating ourselves week after week, but this is really what's going on.
It's a reality.
People are just coming
and that's why we can help you sell your house if you want, and we can help you buy a house if you want, or find a house.
Yes, and this is why, although the there has been a little bit of increase of properties available. There is a bigger increase for property demand. So prices are not going down anytime soon either.
That's true. So if you find something, jump on it.
Yes.
It's really the reality of it. And in Florida too, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the local fun news this week?
Our feel good story of the week. And this just, you have young kids. My kids are, mid-teens and older, but as entrepreneurs, we love entrepreneurs. So, but this little girl, 12 years old, it's her second business she started, I think. And she has a book and a podcast that she's launched. And in reading the article, she started meeting kids on the playground and handing them out things when she was 2. So, it's never too early to start, but I love that.
Had an entrepreneurial spirit and networking straight off the bat.
Did. So at 7, she wrote her first book, When Pigs Fly, The Parent's Guide to Inspire Your Young Entrepreneur. How does she even know what the word means?
I don't know, but I'm buying this for my children, definitely, because my boys will love this.
Although I have to tell you, my little neighbor came over one day and he's probably 7 or 8, and he had a wagon with his friend. And we had rain, and it doesn't rain here very often. And they had made clay. And so they had taken little water bottles and filled them with mud, and they were selling them. And I could not buy it because I was like, and I taught him the word entrepreneur. And so I made him say it like 3 times. But I had to do it. They were out selling clay. So,
okay, so can we say her name? Because
Neva Lee
Rikla?
Rikla?
We're probably butchering that. I'm sorry. But girlfriend, you are so inspirational. She is now 12 years old and is on to her second.
Yes, her second business, probably her 3rd or 4th. I don't know, but she's definitely on the second podcast and selling things and doing stuff. So
yeah, so amazing. We want to meet you. I think so. We're gonna come hunt you down and be like, you need to be a guest on our podcast.
I know. You have to be careful with saying that.
Hunt you down. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have some very sad news.
Oh my goodness, this is just sad for Liz.
I know. The Cardinals lost. People need to learn.
They're no longer undefeated.
It's okay. They played really well. They just need to learn to turn around in the end zone when there's 4 seconds left, and the football's being thrown to them. But anyway, the other thing we have to worry about is Kyler Murray is hurt. They're not sure if he'll be injured this weekend for the 49ers. So we just have to have fingers crossed.
We're praying
because
for you.
That is definitely a team that we need to beat. Sure. So anyway, big news.
I love how much you love your sports.
I know. I do. Although the World Series is going on, and I believe Atlanta won last night. Oh, you're going to be running into that when you're there. That's going to be a big hoopla when you're there. You'll have to tell me.
If I am outside of the training course at all during the time that I'm in Atlanta.
I know, but you're going to see it in the airport. You're going to see it all over the place. My nephew was just there to go see the Braves.
Wow.
Play. So that's pretty neat. So anyway, yeah, you gotta love the sports. Like I say, it drives an economy big time.
Oh, definitely.
It helps. So.
All right. So we are here to help you guys. If you're looking to move to the Phoenix area or you're looking to sell a house here, check us out at lizandmarie.com/save now. And let us know how we can help.
Yeah, and we're still working on our new book that's coming out. We had a great meeting last week with somebody that's helping us with that. And we're super excited.
With a CPA who's way smarter than we are.
He said, I know you girls now. You're very high level. And we were like, yes. It gets down to the nitty gritty. We send them your way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, I wish you a lot of fun.
Thank you.
A lot of hard work.
I know.
Do well.
She's driving me to the airport right after this, guys.
So
peace and love.
You. I know.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace and love. Bye.
Bye.